Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for the player ratings. We're going to get straight into it because absolutely freezing out here, Rob. I know you've been here all night, but let's go.
No toes left, man. No toes are gone.
Let's go to our keeper, who actually, out of all players, can hold his head up high, in my opinion, Aaron Ramsdale.
He played very, very well today, man. You know what I mean? I felt sorry for him because he would have had a beautiful assist for the first goal if Nelson would have buried that. It was a great... You know, and he pulled off a great save as well.
Very good save.
You know, that save was difficult because when that got hit, it went through a player's legs. He would have seen that at the last minute. Brilliant save. Bring him back, man. To me,
well said.
Honestly, this is one of the big mistakes that Mikel Arteta has made this season. Isolating Aaron Ramsdale, who's a top quality keeper. He showed it again today. You know what I mean? I know he didn't have a lot to do. That's the thing. But apart from that great save he made, because we dominated the ball. But bring back Aaron Ramsdale to number one. You know what I mean? He should have been number one in the first place. Raya should have had to have earned that position. I feel more comfortable when he's in goal. And I thought he played well today. I'm going to give him an 8.
Yeah, well said, Rob. And we come here every week and say,
bring him back.
What has he done? Not done right. We say, yeah, he hasn't, exactly.
He's been poorly treated. I'm telling you, he should be back in the starting lineup. And Raya should have to earn that position. He's 100%. Not earned it. He's just come in and got it.
Yeah, and then today he was good. 8, I think it's a fair result. Let's go to our right back, Ben White, Robbie.
For most of the game, he was all right. On the set piece, I don't know, he looked a little bit all over the place. 6.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go into centre-back pairing. William Saliba today, Robbie.
Yeah, he, for most of the game again, all right. Yeah, I mean, dealt with it, you know what I mean, because a lot of times they just left him and Gabriel to deal with Nunes, who is a handful, that Nunes, you know what I mean? He's a handful. And I thought they marshalled him well. 7.
7, okay. Gabriel, his partner you mentioned just now.
Probably the same as well. I mean, again, it's always difficult to do the centre-backs, right? Because I've not seen the set-piece back, and we've been done by a set... It was an own goal, wasn't it?
Own goal by Kivior.
Yeah. And I've only seen it in real time, so... But up until then, I thought Gabriel had played well.
Yeah,
7.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Let's go to the man we just mentioned there, Jakub Kivior. He got the own goal, and I think when you watch it back, you might be a bit frustrated. He spoke about him at Fulham, seemed like he's a bit lost. The players didn't want to give him the ball and stuff, but today...
Played all right today,
yeah,
but it's an own goal that's come from him. It's pivotal. I mean, I don't know if it's like one of them where he couldn't do nothing about it or whatever. It was a great delivery. We know that if you give away free kicks in that area, Trent Alexander-Arnold, best in the business on the delivery. It was a spot-on delivery. I'll give Kivior a 6. He's the own goal, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Let's go to Jorginho. I'm intrigued to hear what you're going to say about Jorginho.
He played well. Yeah, played well. You know what I mean? We were dominating the midfield. You know what I mean? And I thought Jorginho played really, really well. I kind of like the balance of him when he's in there. You know what I mean? And 7 today. I thought he played all right.
I think that's a fair result. Let's go to our captain, Martin Odegaard, Robbie.
I thought he played all right as well. The only thing is, again, one of these guys, but he created so much today. It's frustrating.
He was controlling a lot of the game.
That's what I'm saying. People blame Arteta. The guy was brilliant today, but we could be looking at a game and saying, boy, the man had 3 assists or whatever. You know what I mean? If people took their chances, but other players have made him look average in the game when he weren't.
It's a hard one, this one, because you're
I'm
right.
still going to give him a 7. I'm still going to give him a 4. He played all right. The only thing is, you know, he's just getting shots off early and stuff like that. Did he hit the crossbar as well?
Yeah, he did. He did hit the crossbar, yeah.
7.
7? Okay, let's go to Declan Rice, Robbie.
I thought he played well as well. We completely dominated the midfield. The McAllister and those guys didn't get a sniff in that first half. Made some good tackles and that. Didn't deserve to be on the losing side for sure. 7.
Okay, let's go to our front 3. A man who I thought had a shocker today, Bukayo Saka,
but then he worked his greatest game, but then he still was a threat. He had that big chance though when he just completely missed it when that came to him. He should have done with that, either just cushioned it in, or I think what he should really have done was try and pass it back across the goal, because it's a very difficult to bury that. 5, not a great game for him. But listen, I hear a lot of people jumping on him, blaming him. Again, he weren't terrible today. He weren't terrible. He didn't have a lot of clear-cut chances. And I thought he was a threat. So, you know, I think it's too easy to just jump on certain players.
Yeah. I think everyone had pretty much of a bad game. Let's go to the other wing, Reece Nelson, coming in today.
Again, it's mixed for me and him. He should have scored, I think, that first chance, but then he's not played for a while and you get that chance. But then he's done some good work off the ball. Yeah, I remember one time he won back the ball that put us completely in. We should have finished. Probably a 6.
6
for Reece.
Okay, let's go to our striker today, Kai Havertz.
Again, he looked more of a striker than a lot of our players because he was in the box and he was a presence and he was winning things and that. But he had a couple of big chances today that he should have took at least one. There was the header.
Yep,
that he should have scored.
That's a big one.
Should have scored that.
Big one.
There was another one where he was played in.
Took an extra touch.
That's what I mean when you're not a natural striker. So it's going to have to be a 6 for him as well. I mean, if we had a striker in his position today, I think we would have won the game.
Yeah, fair enough. It's funny because it seems like we're going through these ratings saying the same thing every week, and it's just
because everybody knows what the problem is. It's not the style of play. The style of play has had a little effect, but it's not completely the style. We are creating chances. 43 chances in our last 2 games at the Emirates.
Crazy.
0 goals. How can that be the style of play?
That's ridiculous.
Style of play is when you're not creating nothing.
Yeah.
When you created 5 chances, 6, 7.
Style of play,
Created 43 chances. Exactly. Style of play, Man United, where they're not creating anything. Yeah. I get it. Where they're going at 10, yeah, what are we doing? What's our style of play? What's our We are creating chances.
It's still not good enough.
We are not taking these chances.
Also, yeah, but you're right. Let's go into the subs. Some of them didn't get too long, if I'm honest, but Eddie Nketiah.
I don't think he touched the ball, did he? Straight 5. He didn't touch the ball.
Yeah,
come on too late.
Martinelli?
I thought he was good when he came on. The only thing is, couple of times I think there was one time when he was skinning up.
He was skinning Trent. He ripped Trent a few times.
Yeah, a few times, but the final ball could have been a bit better. I wish we'd have brought him on earlier though, because he did have a big effect when he came on. So I'll probably give him a 6.
Emile Smith-Rowe?
Not long enough.
Yeah.
Should have brought him on earlier as well. And Trossard, it's 5s, isn't it? Should have come on earlier.
Okay. Let me go to the referee today, Robbie.
I thought the referee the game all right. I'm not too sure about that free kick that they got for their they got for the goal. I thought that was a bit soft. But on the whole, he was trying not to give out yellow cards. He's trying to make the game flow, and it was a good game.
So what'd you give him?
7.
Fair. Okay, let's go to the manager who's come under a lot of criticism. I know Arteta seems way too far the other way. But there's a lot of people looking at Mikel Arteta saying, this is your team, why are we not scoring? Why did you not address this earlier? So what do you give him?
Listen, if you're a manager of a club and you're winning games, you get the praise. If you lose 3 games in a row, you get criticised. Especially when you're manager of a club like Arsenal. That's how it goes. That's how it goes with the territory. He's got to take criticism for sure. Should he have started Martinelli? Should he just? I would have just personally went with the strongest team and try and win this game. But having said that, that first half
had the chances to.
First half was electric by Arsenal. That was a response I wanted to see. After that flat performance against Fulham, I wanted to see a bit of electricity. I saw that.
Yeah.
And we still end up losing the game. Set piece. It's got to be a 6, isn't it? Because we've lost.
Yeah, 100%. Let's go to the fans today, because we saw Martin Odegaard trying to cheer up the fans. Were they good?
The fans were all right. Listen, it was a tense game. You know what I mean? It was a good cup tie. You know what I mean? There's way more Liverpool fans than normal because you're getting a cup. I thought the fans was all right. You know what I mean? I'm going to give the fans a 9. There was a tube strike today which hindered people from getting there. The face was still packed. There's still 60,000. As a matter of fact, Liverpool looked like they sent back some tickets in their top tier. You know what I mean? There's a bit of their top tier empty. But the Arsenal end was completely packed. And considering these tube strikes on that's absolutely brilliant. So we give them a 10 out of 10 today. We've seen another defeat.
Do you know what?
We got to turn things around.
See another defeat. I know there's no man of the match, but one thing I do want to highlight is what you said about Ramsdale. I think what you said, because listen, didn't have much to do today. What we say about Riot all the time, but what he did have to do today, he done well. And
brilliantly,
I think
he showed everything today. His distribution was good. Quality. Right, he made a brilliant save, and we looked comfortable with him there. Although we did concede a goal from a set piece, but so we conceded goals from a set piece for Raya. I just feel better with Ramsdale in goal because to me, the spirit and everything that he brings to him, we shouldn't have meddled with that.
100%. Thank you very much, Robbie. Let us know your ratings on the AFTV Plus app. We'll see you again very soon. Take care, people.